Another defensive player that the Browns may be looking at, a former Viking, so Kevin Stefanski would have ties to him, is Everson Griffen. Now, this is from Chad Graff of The Athletic. And Griffen reportedly wants to visit teams in person before deciding where he's going to play in 2020. He does have ties to Stefanski and Joe Woods, and he played alongside Sheldon Richardson. And you look at the numbers with Griffen, 8 sacks, 41 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, made a Pro Bowl. I mean, he's a pretty good player. Won't cost you as much as Jadeveon Clowney, but when I first saw that he wanted to visit teams in person, does he realize that's going to be like the beginning of training camp?
I don't think that matters to him. I don't think that matters to him at all. Comfort's comfort. Remember, he's 32 years old. He can always walk away from the game if he wants to. But somebody will take a risk on him. He's a good pass rusher, and he's got a good motor for a guy with as many miles on that motor as he has. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken, I think he will be 33 during the season, but I'm not sure about that.
That sounds right. That sounds about right.
Okay.
So the question is, though, Kevin Stefanski knows who he's getting in the locker room. He knows a lot about him. So does Joe Woods knows what he's getting on the field. Is that somebody you're willing to take it, a lesser figure if you can get him for 2 years maybe? Again, I wouldn't tie anybody up much more than 2 years.
Oh, I totally agree. But I would. I would. And because I don't have to worry about his motor. I don't have to worry about whether or not he'll buy in. Kevin Stefanski knows that. And watching Everson Griffen, he's played on some teams that have been okay, and he's played on some teams that have been much better than okay. And I think he's given a significant effort every single time. I think that he would be a nice addition. And I don't have to get rid of Olivier Vernon for a year. I know people just want value in the $15 million. Yes, Olivier Vernon's overpaid, but again, I don't care. It's not my money. Why do I need to save money when it's money? Who cares? If I'm winning football games and Olivier Vernon stays healthy, I know he'll help. I know he'll give a professional effort. And there's another thing that comes with Olivier is that I think Olivier is a very good locker room guy, especially with the defensive players. And I think that he can help out. Everson Griffen, who's played in playoff games in his 30s, who knows what it takes to pay the price, I think that could be a nice pickup for the Cleveland Browns here, because they don't just need talent. They have a lot of talent on that football team, especially on the offensive side, my goodness. They need veterans. They need guys who know what this league's about and know when to tie it on and when to get going and what to do, because there was a lot of false bravado last year. There was a lot of forcing their way to try to be a leader. You have to really already be a leader, and I think Everson Griffen can provide some of that, just being a veteran type of leadership that you need. He doesn't need to rah-rah up. He doesn't need to be Rudy out there, but I think that he provides something that the Browns really look for in a veteran defensive player.